Welcome to GOAT James Kingdom, where basketball lives forever. Here in GOAT James Kingdom, we attack the GOAT debate head on, where we challenge all Michael Jordan fans and all LeBron detractors to who is the GOAT of basketball. You can catch us every Sunday noon Eastern Time, right here on the GOAT James Kingdom channel, for the GOAT James Kingdom show with B. Lee and A. Johnny. Also, we go live Friday nights with the Friday Night Exposure with the Exposer, where you catch special shows and content as a GOAT James Kingdom follower and subscriber. Also, check out the GOAT James Kingdom membership, where you can get exclusive content.
Yeah. GOAT James Kingdom. We run the debate. LeBron the GOAT, that's a certified fate. Billy the champ, never taking a loss. 70-0 like a king with a cross. A Johnny on fire, exposing the frauds. Breaking down legends, giving LeBron his applause. Facts over feeling stats in the thread. When the kingdom speaks, every Jordan fan fled. Radar at 9, we keep the score. Legacy talk, can't ignore. From 03 to now, the king still rise. GOAT talk loud, look in our eyes. GOAT James, real king built for the ages. Running through eras, pages and stages. So when they ask who the real GOAT be, say it proud, it's James. And salute the kingdom, G. And salute the kingdom, G. Yeah, GOAT James Kingdom, we run the debate. LeBron the GOAT, that's a certified fate. B. Lee the champ, never taking a loss. 70-0 like a king with a cross. A Johnny on fire, exposing the frauds. Breaking down legends, giving LeBron his applause. Facts over feelings, stats in the thread. When the kingdom speaks, every Jordan fan fled. Radar at 9, we keep the score. Legacy talk, can't ignore. From 03 to now, the king still rise. GOAT talk loud, look in our eyes. GOAT James, real king built for the ages. Running through eras, pages and stages. So when they ask who the real GOAT be, say it proud, it's James. And salute the kingdom, G. And salute the kingdom, G. GOAT James, real king, built for the ages. Running through eras, pages and stages. So when they ask who the real GOAT be, say it proud, it's James. And salute the kingdom, G. 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 Go. GOAT James.
Peace and blessings, y'all. Welcome to the GOAT James Kingdom Show with B. Lee and A. Johnny. As y'all know, we go live every Sunday noon Eastern time right here on the GOAT James Kingdom channel where we talk basketball and where basketball lives forever. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I know y'all like that new fire intro that we came up with. It's a wrap for these SD Jeffries and the basketball community because then I has officially become musicians and producers, Quincy Jones, Dr. Dre, whatever you want to say. This is what we doing around here. Peace and blessings. What's good, Brandon?
Yeah, what's good, everybody?
Indeed. Y'all know what to do, man. Like I said, man, check out our GOAT James Kingdom membership. Support what we do here as we're going to continue to drop all kind of great content for you guys. As you can see, it's the middle of July. It's not too much to talk about, but we're here to have some fun as we're going to take the clock back for LeBron James. We got King John and Craig in the building. What's good, fellas? How y'all doing today?
What's up, everybody?
It was too early for an infomercial.
Y'all good? Damn, y'all ain't know where we found. Y'all all right? Hello? Y'all all right?
We started commercial break to start of the show. I went to the bathroom, everything.
Damn.
Hey, Craig, stop being a zesty Jeffrey.
Damn, Craig. Craig, stop. Damn, just being a... Damn, Craig, I don't care what you say. You need to spin this. You need to spin that record. We're gonna send it to you. You need to spin that record in the club, man. Like you be doing all them other songs you be playing. Just go ahead and spin that record, man. All right, well, since you done went to the restroom and came back, you fresh, you ain't got nowhere else to go. It's Sunday afternoon. We gonna get to talking about LeBron James because we gonna have some fun this Sunday afternoon. So again, y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Shout out to everybody who's watching us on Instagram. Y'all know we're all over the place. So let's get going, man. So Brandon, we're gonna take the clock back. Where are we going back? How far back can we go on LeBron James' career, and where are we gonna start this? Oh, you muted yourself, Brandon.
My bad. Yeah, my bad. Basically, it is what do we think LeBron should have done in his career? Like, do we think he should have stayed at a certain spot, went to more teams? Like, what really should LeBron have done? If we could just think about it, even though he's like already the GOAT, what would have made his career better?
Let me ask you this, Brandon. I was just thinking about this. The other day. What if LeBron, when the Lakers called and asked for LeBron and trade LeBron for Kobe, what if LeBron got wind of that? I don't know if he did or not, but what if LeBron got wind of that and kind of forced his hand, like supposedly he's been doing his whole career to get Kobe onto the Cleveland Cavaliers since Kobe was available? Because they were trying to trade Kobe. They wanted LeBron. They Cleveland just hung up the phone like, LeBron, get the... That shows you how great LeBron was. After 07, it was like, nope, hang up the phone. We don't even want you, Kobe. They were like, we'll just do Kobe LeBron straight up. That's what Dr. Buss said. And they was like, get out of here. So imagine if LeBron could have had Kobe in 07 and on.
It would have made sense for the Lakers, but I feel the Cavs, I wouldn't have done that either.
I wouldn't have traded LeBron. No.
The question I got was Jerry West still there? Was Jerry West still there at the time?
No, he was gone by then. That's how they got Paul Gasol, because he was in Memphis.
That's how they got Paul. Yeah, he was probably in Memphis. Yeah, because that was what, the next year almost.
Yeah, the next year they got him that next midseason, in the midseason, because that's what Kobe said. I want to go somewhere where they're trying to win.
For him. At least when they got Kobe Bryant, Cleveland should have took that trade, knowing that LeBron was going to leave a couple of years later with nothing. I took that trade.
Kobe would have left too.
I ain't got shit when he left.
Kobe would have left too. Exactly. Kobe would have left too. Kobe would have left too. I mean, that's a good place to start, because I think that early in his career, LeBron didn't know the true business side of the NBA. He understood his brand, his business, what he wanted to do as far as the LeBron James. But as far as how the NBA works and stuff like that, I think if he would have known what he known in 2015 and 2007, the Cavs probably would have been a better team in the late 2000s.
I think he knew the business.
Yeah, if he would have forced their hands more than he would, but who would know if the Cavs were not trying to win it all? You know, he didn't figure it out to like the last two seasons. Like, they really just expect me to go out there and be Barry Sanders. Just put on the show.
Nobody want to live in Ohio. Who wants to live in Ohio?
No.
Like,
The reason
LeBron does. LeBron wants
yeah,
to.
why would you want to play in Ohio?
Bro,
You could play
LeBron
anywhere.
grew up there. That's different. Well, it's
Well, the
different for
reason-
LeBron
I
because
felt
he actually
he
grew up there.
That's the only person was LeBron because he was born there. But nobody wanted to come in
Yeah,
Cleveland
that's
at
the
the
only
time.
person.
There was no way. It's not like they was tanking on purpose. Nobody wanted to come. Shit.
The reason I felt he knew the business side already, because nobody has ever signed a 3-year rookie extension. Everybody always signed a 4 to 5 year. LeBron was the only one who thought about signing that 3-year extension that made him a free agent in 2010.
Yeah,
So I
LeBron the
think
one
he
who
realized-
basically like talked to
realized the
everybody.
business
Yeah.
to this day, nobody has signed that 3-year extension, rookie extension. Nobody. Everybody takes the max. Carmelo took the max.
Yeah, Melo did. Well, for me, what I think LeBron should have done is just I'm gonna play this real clear.
If the king had the clock, he'd rewind with a plan. Skip the 2011 pain, take the chip from the Mavs' hand. 18 with the mindset of a vet in his prime. Turn Cleveland to a dynasty by 2009. No GM slip-ups, no roster decay. Building squads like a boss, not just balling each day. Pairing with shooters and dogs from the start. No gaps in the range, just straight legacy art. Stay in Miami till the empire seal. 4, 5, maybe 6, let the banners get real. Kyrie and Love might have stayed on the ride. With wiser moves, no egos to divide. No second guessing, just chess with the plays. Finals on lock for a decade of days. He's still the GOAT now, but imagine the script. With full control, LeBron's legacy would eclipse. The rape of the black. Now the kingdom locked in, it's debate time again. B. Lee with the facts of Johnny bringing that flame within. If Bron turned the clock, yo, they breaking it down. One's the analyst king, the other wears the debate crown. From Akron to LA, they rewinding the reel. Exposure digging deep while B. Lee seal the deal. No myths, just truth, the story gets dissected. LeBron's alt career perfectly projected. GOAT James Kingdom, the throne is secure. When these two go at it, greatness is the only cure. It's the only cure. It's the only cure.
All right, so what I think is that LeBron should have just stayed with Miami. He would have definitely had more titles. He would have just stayed with Miami because they always trying to win. He went back to Cleveland, even though
I ain't gonna lie. Him leaving Miami probably would have won him. You probably right there because Pat Riley would have definitely kept. No, but Pat Riley would have kept trying to add pieces to the team. They wouldn't have lost to the Warriors in 2015. LeBron would have had enough to beat the Warriors in 2015. They would have beat the 2015. So let's just start there.
He didn't have anything to beat them. Yeah, he would have definitely won because they have anybody.
They would have definitely been. We would have even with a Hobble Wade and I think Chris Bosh. That's when we first found out.
Bosh didn't play.
Yeah,
Remember,
I know that, but we still had other pieces. We still had.
If Bosh was out, they would have probably won.
We still could have. The way LeBron
he literally had
playing,
nobody. He had nobody.
No, and still won 2 games. And all that coaching adjustments that Kerr was able to do in that series wouldn't have worked versus Spo by then. Spo had everything on lock. Like it would have been, he would have, again, he wanted to go home. I give it to him. He wanted to go home. He wanted to win, but he would have won. You're right. He would have won more.
He would have won more, but they could. What you mean?
Because they would have resigned Wade and Bosh.
Yeah.
Wade,
and they
we saw that. And Bosh ended up, we can know what happened. Bosh ended up not playing the rest of the season. You can't just add it in the middle of the season. You can't trade nobody.
But that's the thing though. Pat Riley was gearing up to get a KD in 2017. So he would have been able to convince, hey, KD, come play with LeBron. That's why he was shortchanging Dwyane Wade. Come play with LeBron. Win multiple championships here with LeBron. Brandon's right. We would have got KD and LeBron instead of KD going to Golden State. The whole Curry legacy would have been gone. It would have been even nowhere
playing with LeBron because he wanted to be sick. He wanted to be looked at as better than LeBron.
Nah, I don't think so. I just think that Miami didn't. LeBron left Miami, so he was like, I'm not gonna go. If he thought he was better than LeBron, he would have went to Miami and kept the legacy going in Miami. He didn't want to follow LeBron in Miami.
So, John, you think he would not have made the finals that year either?
No, not in 2015. I believe maybe they would go another year, not 2015, because of everything that ended. We know what happened to Miami in 15.
Because Chicago. Because
you're
from Chicago, that's why. Because you're from Chicago, that's why.
I mean, we all know what happened in the finals in 2015 as well. I mean, Kevin Love was out in the first round, right?
Yeah, but Kyrie played into the finals.
I mean, what's to say that the Heat don't
okay, yeah. He would have had Wade the whole time.
Yeah.
He would have had Wade the whole time as well.
Wade was hurt.
And a better feel for the team and a better coach. He had a better feel for the team, more experienced coach.
Oh wait, he would have definitely been able to do it. They still would have had some guys. I mean, some of these guys wouldn't have been on the team because they just got replaced for LeBron. But and we got Michael Beasley back until 2015. Oh my God.
They had
but Pat Riley, I think so. Yeah, we would have been able to get some guys. Yeah,
I believe my only question about the decisions LeBron has made throughout his career, was it a better place for him to go besides LA? I believe LeBron has made perfect decisions about where to go and when to go. My only question about LeBron, was it a better place for him to go when he left Cleveland to go to LA? That's my only question about LeBron. And did he stay too long in LA? LA is the only question I have for LeBron's career.
I mean, we both say he should have stayed with the Heat, but the Heat would have won at least another title. So that would have canceled Cleveland out. They would have probably won more than one. But the only thing that would not have happened was that comeback. That comeback that he had versus Golden State. And then him winning with 3 different teams. Like those things would have changed.
Hey, check out Twin Man. Check out Twin Man.
No, the historic thing he did in Cleveland actually doesn't happen yet. Yeah. Okay. No, he doesn't.
And then the Lakers as well. He won with the Lakers.
They say we never want to talk about LeBron James in this manner. We can take that away because again, we know how to appreciate greatness, but he still would have been winning championships. Like Brandon said, he would have won more. Like I said, I now that I'm thinking about it, we would have got KD because we wouldn't have gave Bosh that big contract. Bosh, all of them was going to take less money, and they
had to take it because LeBron was gone. Yeah, they took him because LeBron.
That's left. Yeah, because we gave Chris Bosh more money. They were talking about Chris Bosh going to Houston. Back then, he would have been him and James Harden. A lot would have changed. LeBron definitely his whole free agency movement.
D'Antoni.
I mean, they could have traded. Yeah, I don't know because even if he went there, he could have won 7 titles. He could have won 8 titles, but that would not have put him above Jordan still in most people's minds. I don't think as many titles he won really matters.
They still would say 2011. They'll still say 2011. They'll still bring that up.
Him staying with Miami, no matter how many titles he win, would not have trumped Jordan what he did. The only thing that really we could put in some type of category is the things that he done when he left, like the comeback, winning with 3 different teams. I don't think winning a lot of titles with the Heat would have pushed him over the edge. That's what I think.
I think he felt that way too. He felt like just like how Kevin Durant felt when he left Golden State. Like it doesn't really matter the amount of championships. People are always just going to criticize me no matter what. So let me do what I want to do. And he wanted to win one for Cleveland. And I think that's what really changed my whole mindset with him. Because like I said, when he left Miami, I'm like, yo, that's when I kind of started taking this SD Jeffrey kind of concept. Like, yo, this dude really do be ducking smoke. Like, listen to how Skip Bayless would say, like, he doesn't really want the pressure. He just wants to leave, like, you know what I'm saying? And obviously being a Heat fan on top of it had me even more upset because I'm like, yo, we gave you everything. And just because we lost one series, that doesn't mean, you know what I'm saying? Like you just get up and go. Like we're gonna retool, redo everything. Let's go. Like you don't win every year. Let's just keep it going. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's keep doing what we were supposed to do. Pat Riley's gonna give you everything you need. And when he left, I was upset the whole 2015 season. But when he took the Cavs straight to the NBA Finals, I threw that in the trash. I was just like, yo, this dude's the best player ever. And I only got a chance to see it firsthand as a Heat fan for 4 years. And before all of that, This man is just incredible. He took his team to the finals. They're in the finals. And he's balling in the finals. They have to do all kind of crazy stuff to try to stop LeBron and Deladova. I can't remember. That was the duo in the finals, LeBron and Deladova.
That was crazy. What you think, Craig?
I don't know. I don't do these hypotheticals, but I believe he would have had a better career in Miami. He would have still been playing all these seasons, and he would have had more. I think his stats would have been better had he stayed in Miami.
He was very efficient there. Very efficient.
He always surrounded.
He's been efficient. LeBron hasn't shot under 50% for over 10 years.
But he was extremely efficient there, though. Like 55%.
Yeah,
efficient.
If they would have got Kevin Durant and LeBron, that would have been the efficiency. LeBron, they would have racked up like 4-5 championships. LeBron would have 7-8 championships with the Heat. Yeah, you're right. It would have been that.
Melo was debating
I'm convinced we would have got.
He was going to go as well. Melo was debating where he was going to go as well.
When?
So I think that season, because one of the seasons
when at the end of what? At the end of
stay with the Knicks. What was it? Was it the same year or was it the following year?
Prior.
No, it was when LeBron left because he could have went with LeBron
during that off season.
He could have played with LeBron. No, the second time
did his extension with Denver, so he couldn't sign in 2010 with everybody else.
The second time, because he was debating playing with Kobe or staying with the Knicks, and he signed with the Knicks. So he could have played with LeBron. So which would have been the same.
Mr. Duke said that they took LeBron's cookies and he was definitely leaving Miami after that. Yeah, I don't know about all that, man. Like I said, but that is actually an interesting take, Brandon. I like that. That's something I didn't think about. LeBron staying in Miami, him and Pat Riley figuring it out. But they would have clashed heads so much. I was just recently watching the story about the Pat Riley and Shaquille O'Neal fight. This Pat Riley really thought he could whoop Shaq's ass. Like Pat Riley is a crazy man. So Pat Riley is crazy for real.
It's players and general managers all the time be headbutting and clashing, don't like each other.
Yeah, I know, but this is like a special breed of certain human beings, man. Like Pat Riley is just one of those dudes, man. He's definitely the last word. He's the last word guy, like Wilt Chamberlain, the last word. He's gonna have the last word. He's gonna have it. He's gonna have the last word. But I don't know, man. That I think him and LeBron could have worked it out. I just think LeBron really, really wanted to go back home to Cleveland. I really think he felt like the city missed him. You don't remember that game when the kid walked on the court and handed him the jersey saying "come back," and he gave him a dap and hugged him. You don't remember that? That was the 2014 season. He was playing with the Heat, and a Cleveland Cavalier fan ran on the court and got kicked off the court in the middle of the game and gave him a shirt. And the shirt was "come back to Cleveland," something like that. Please, we miss you. And he dapped the kid up, and everybody was saying, "Oh, this is LeBron leaving." You know the Zesty Jeffries. They always got some kind of conspiracy theory. And I was like, man, LeBron ain't leaving Miami. And then supposedly the day after his contract had ended, there was movers trucks in front of his house.
I'm pretty sure he had plans that whole year to move. He just didn't want to go back. He just didn't say anything.
Yeah, he didn't say anything. Yeah. Yo, shout out to AZ Sports X. Peace and blessings, brother. Thank you so much, man. This actual discussion is a big reasons why I have LeBron as the GOAT. Indeed, man, he really is a tide shifter, man, a power mover, man. LeBron makes moves and everything shifts. Even in the bubble, supposedly the bubble wasn't going to go through if LeBron didn't want to go through. If LeBron would have said, yo, we're not doing this, everybody would have went home, which is crazy.
Yeah, we all know LeBron's the boss, but just thinking about I don't even know if he would have changed anything if I'm thinking about it, because I know he would have went to Miami. He maybe would not have had that decision press conference. He just would have won. He would have probably went back to Cleveland and probably left sooner.
Yeah, but that press conference wasn't even. I don't even understand why that was a bad idea in the first. The only reason it was a bad idea.
It's just the media just hangs on to it today. So he probably would not have done that. It wasn't a big deal.
We all was sitting around waiting for LeBron to tell us where he was going. That was one of the biggest free agency signings of all time. Just sitting around waiting for us to find out where LeBron was going to go play. We all knew he was a free agent. We all knew that it was a possibility he wasn't going to re-sign with Cleveland. So the fact that he took it and he did something good with it as well. He did a charity work with it. He made ESPN pay for the whole shit. ESPN paid for it. That's the funniest shit. They paid for it.
It wasn't even a big deal, but he probably wouldn't have done it again, I'm pretty sure. I think he would have probably left too.
Man, I remember
seeing one. And he probably would have said, if y'all trade Kyrie, I'm leaving. And he would have left that season. He would have did something like be a free agent every year.
What about this though? What about the Gilbert Arenas theory that supposedly Miami was trying to trade LeBron after 2011 for Dwight Howard?
I mean, they probably was trying to trade him after what happened, but I mean, it wasn't.
I don't think so. I don't think they were looking
about it
after the first year. No,
they probably thought about it because
I don't think LeBron did. No, I don't think Pat Riley ever thought about it. LeBron was the golden ticket, bro. It's the golden ticket to land LeBron. He was the golden ticket. It was the golden ticket, bro. It's LeBron James. It's LeBron James. Even back then, he was not as big as he is now, but he was still big then. He was still a household.
He was still big, but
he
wanted to win, and he probably after watching that, he thought that this guy's not going to help me win. So it probably was a thought. It probably was a thought. Who knows? I'm pretty sure it was a thought.
So what would have happened if he would have went to Orlando? Wasn't Stan Van Gundy the coach there at the time?
Yeah, that would not have been great for LeBron. That would not have been great for LeBron at all.
Would that completely destroy his? Would that have been Would that have been completely destroyed his legacy if they would have said, "Yo, after 2011, you even got traded"?
He would have had to win every year he was there to even make up for that.
Well, he almost did. If it wasn't for KD, if it wasn't for KD going to the Warriors, LeBron James would have racked up 5 championships between 2012 and 2018. That's a 7-year span. He only would have lost 2.
And Kyrie probably wouldn't have left if they would have won. He would have probably stayed there.
Nah, he still would have left.
It would have been different. I don't know. It would have been different.
He would have left. Kyrie would have left because Kyrie had the Kobe mentality. He didn't want to be the sidekick. Kyrie was not trying to be the sidekick.
He would have probably left as soon as they lost. He would have forced his way out. As soon as they lost, he would have been out.
He left. He left after 2017 when they got swept.
He did leave right after 2017. So they would have. Well, okay, so they would have won a championship then. So he would have had 5 championships or 4 championships. Well, no, 4 championships in 6 years.
Yeah, they would have. If he didn't get hurt, they would have won. It's just if something wrong could have happened, it always happened to LeBron. But he always prevailed at the end. It's crazy.
Shout out to you. Let's get this super chat in. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you for this one. LeBron James. He says he took control of his career in a way that was unprecedented. That is factual. If he stays in Miami, he relies on the front office to control his career in his prime instead of going back home and making history. That's true too. Again, we understand that going back home and making history. That is true. That is a legacy. We like he won one for his hometown. That city went crazy and won it in historic fashion. Like you can't write a script better than that one. That's definitely a movie book story right there.
I think that changed his career.
You know what?
Going back to Cleveland, that changed his career right there. That was career changing.
Everything changed his career. I mean, like we're saying he would have won more, but we don't know if that was enough to win more with Miami. I don't think it would have been enough. He needed to do something that has never been done. That's what he needed to do.
He needed to do what he did. That's why I said, to me, My only question about what LeBron has done in his career is was it a better place than LA for him to go to? To me, that's the only question I have. Was it a better
I mean, it
place
should
than
have
LA?
been. It should have been a great place to go to. But man, was
It
that
hadn't been the
management
6
front
years
office
before.
bad?
The 6 years before, LA has shown they did not know how to
Yeah.
build it.
He went to LA too early. He should have let the Lakers get Kawhi and then sign after they signed Kawhi. So the
No,
force.
but I also think too, Cleveland should have never coughed up the whole Kawhi thing.
They should have left. They should have waited to let them sign Kawhi first, and then he was the first one to sign. Kawhi was like, you know what?
They should have just gave Magic the control that he wanted. If Magic was there, I don't think this would have been an issue.
Because they weren't trying to win. Like
dismantle a championship team. Magic would not have dismantled a championship team. Who does that in the first place? Who just say I'm gonna completely change the team after we win the
title? Somebody in a couple of $100 million debt. That's who would do that. That's who.
Yeah,
nobody
did it in '98.
And then you always hear the stories that nobody likes.
But at least the Bulls waited 10 damn years to do it. They waited 10 days.
The Bulls didn't do it. The Bulls they would have kept running it. The Bulls didn't run it back because Jordan didn't run it back. You know the Bulls were trying to win. They gave Jordan $30 million for 1 year.
I'm talking about '99. They didn't run it back. That's what
they did then because Jordan quit. That's why they didn't run it back because Jordan quit.
Phil didn't want to come back.
Well, that shows you right there. Jordan quit. That was the perfect reason for Jordan to quit right there. What is Jordan going to do without Pippen and Phil?
He's loyal to the people that he played with. I mean, shit.
It wasn't loyal in '93. He wasn't loyal in '93.
Someone left a place where he won 2 titles and went home. And so, what's the problem? You got mad for it. What?
You the one who brought up loyalty to a city. What did Jordan's loyalty? Jordan didn't quit the Bulls.
I didn't say to a city. I said to the people he played with. I didn't say to a city. I said to the
But what happened to Phil is not the players. They could have played that. The players would have came back without Phil and without Pippen. That's it. Jordan would have been loyal to the team that you're talking about. What does Phil have to do with Jordan's loyalty?
I didn't say team. I didn't say city. I said
the players were there. The players were going to be there. The only teammate that was not going to come back was Scottie. And Jordan should have no problem with that because he should want Scottie to go get paid. So what loyalty are you speaking of?
The whole team left. Unless I hear
Jordan left.
Unless I hear a player say we would have all stayed if Jordan wouldn't have retired, I'm gonna go by what was told and that they wasn't returning Phil, so that broke up the team. Unless I hear
Rodman said that. Rodman said that. Kerr and Rodman all said the same thing. Kerr and Rodman said they were staying. They would have stayed if Jordan
wouldn't have retired.
Exactly. If Jordan wouldn't have retired, why would you? Why not? Why not play with Jordan?
One player gone. That's just one player gone, right?
They could have probably landed Ori. They could have landed Ori. They could have landed all kinds of stuff. They could have did a sign and trade.
Thinking about this whole thing, I was just thinking about everything of what happened and how when Jordan left the Bulls the first time, he had a press conference. So when LeBron left Cleveland for the first time, he had a press conference or somewhat. Then when Jordan comes back from retirement, he sends a letter. LeBron goes back to Cleveland. He sends a letter. You see the parallel? You see the parallel? Let's go.
You don't see no parallel. Jordan press conference. He wasn't shamed when he quit in '93. No one shamed him for it. He was shamed for trying to go play baseball.
Similarities of how.
Because LeBron's career has always been tied to Michael Jordan because he was always greater than Michael Jordan. So it was always, here we go. Let's see. Everybody wanted him to replicate the feeling that they got with Jordan, but you can't replicate that. You got that feeling at 12. You're 22 now. You don't get the same feeling. You're a grown man. It's a different feeling. Now you got kids right now in high school on talent shows singing LeBron James songs. Yeah, we got kids singing LeBron James songs at talent show. I just saw a video the other day. A kid walked into his teacher and sang a song to her. It was about LeBron James. We got people.
I don't think they have the actual capacity to understand that what people feel about LeBron James because they're so stuck in the 90s and they're just if you talk to someone who's like a Jordan fan who's in their 50s, they cannot stand LeBron James because of they don't get him the same feeling. You could show them an actual highlight of both of them doing the same thing, and they say, "Yeah, it's just not better than what Jordan did."
Yo,
it's just
Brandon,
that they have.
Brandon, you know LBJ History did a video where they showed Jordan's best highlights and LeBron just doing that on a regular day. Like Jordan's best highlights, LeBron do on a regular day.
Yeah, those 21 highlights,
that was
LeBron
a
do
stupid
every
video
season.
because that's Jordan doing those plays on a regular day. Someone just happened to keep copying it over, and they just made it seem what it was.
No, but they said those were Jordan's best plays. These were Jordan. Those are not LeBron's best plays.
Y'all say when people say stuff like that, y'all take it for what it is. But when the majority say he's the GOAT, y'all don't take it for what it is.
The majority,
because they never explain it. They can never explain why Jordan's the GOAT.
Bleacher did.
The majority of people who grew up in the 90s are in the 80s. Like, that's the majority you're talking about. I'm pretty sure more people believe LeBron is the greatest player of all time.
That's especially now. Oh, forget about it.
Yeah.
Some 18, 19-year-olds. It's incredible. Yeah, it's not even.
I mean, yeah. Like, we have people who grew up in the 2000s saying that Kobe's better than Jordan.
Oh, I can't wait for that to continue going. Now they're hating on Stephen Curry. Because I was on vacation, Brandon. I wasn't into the basketball world. They're mad at Stephen Curry now. It's not his fault.
Because he talked.
How did Bleacher Report making him top 10 and Shaq saying he would win 6 championships with Curry? Curry's fault. I couldn't believe it. I said, "Yo, they really saying they talking bad about Curry for no reason." They said we be hating on Curry. Now they mad because somebody said Curry's better than Kobe. This is funny, man. This new basketball world, man. Oh man, we in for a ride, man.
Yeah, I can't wait 20 years from now. They're gonna be the same thing I said about the people of the 90s. They're gonna be saying about the people of the 2000s, how LeBron played podcasters and gamers, just like they said Jordan played a milkman and delivery boy.
You probably hope they do. You probably hope you really hope.
I don't hope it's going to.
No, we're gonna be alive. We all gonna be alive. And it's gonna be the funniest thing, Craig, is that they're gonna be right. How are you gonna argue with somebody? How am I gonna be?
LeBron had the face in 2013.
Yo, if I'm sitting here in 2045 telling some kid that's 20 years old, yo, LeBron in 2013 was the greatest thing I ever seen, he gonna look at me like a fool. I'm a fool then, bro. He never saw that. He don't understand what I'm talking about. Basketball by then, 20 years from now, basketball is going to be completely different. We're not going to be sitting here talking about 2013 like that. We can't. I just told y'all, we don't say this shit just to say this shit. We really mean it. I can't look back 30 years and think this is the best basketball player that ever played the game. No.
Just like
there's no way.
I can't watch a game. This guy is better than Kobe Bryant.
Now, I mean, again, if the thing about LeBron thing is that he has the records, he has the stats. That's what we're going to be able to hold on to, not the way he played. We're going to hold on to the fact that no one still has 40,000 points. No one still doesn't have the 11,000 rebounds with 11,000 assists, which are going to probably be 12,000 by then. No one has the most games played, the most playoff wins. Like, those are going to be the things that's going to continue LeBron's legacy, not our interpretation of how he played the game. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all the stats mean more than anything.
We stay down. Yeah, we stay down. Like,
exactly.
Okay,
yeah,
someone's better, but someone do this.
Just
20 like y'all run to 10 scoring titles. Did someone get 10 scoring titles?
Exactly. We're not gonna be talking about LeBron was ducking from the free throw line middle of the game, legit. No, we're gonna say, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna say what LeBron did. LeBron got 4,000 3-pointers and 2,000 dunks. Oh, no, he's 2,000 3-pointers, 2,000 dunks. Only player to do that.
We gonna have people that be like, yeah, the way he made me feel, he doesn't like Johnny Smith don't make me feel that way. When LeBron played, it was motion, it was art in motion. Johnny Smith don't make me feel that way.
You had to be there. You had to see how much they hated this man and how much we had to defend his legacy. You don't understand how he overcame so much hate. Yes, your guy never did that. You live in what would be the virtual reality era. Your basketball player plays in virtual reality.
downstairs in your
This
basement.
was where real men played. Real men played on the court. Real men played on the court.
Oh my God, I am not gonna be that 65-year-old man. Definitely not gonna be me, bro. I'm gonna be appreciating greatness, bro.
You are not old enough to talk about LeBron. You're only 40.
Benjamin Henchman. Listen, when Benjamin Henchman gets 35,000 points and Jordan is officially 8th on the all-time scoring list, don't get mad at us because Jordan's gonna keep falling down the list. Just like this guy said, they can't add to their legacy.
Kevin Durant about to pass him this year if he don't get hurt for half the year.
And mess around, Giannis might surpass him. I ain't even gonna lie. The way Giannis talks about LeBron, he wants to play that long. He thinks about retiring, but in his mind, he's like, man, I gotta try. Kevin Durant wants to do it. Stephen Curry wants to do it. They all want to try to play 20 years.
I mean, nobody really thought about it until they see LeBron do it, and they put so much into the game that they can. They don't take the off season off and want to party all off season. So it's different today.
Yeah, it's different. So I, again, how long can Curry and Kevin Durant sustain this type of down? I think Kevin Durant can, without a doubt. He's going to be good for the next 2 or 3 years still. 25 plus per game easy. I don't know. I think Curry maybe got a year or two left. He had some dud games this year where it was like, he would give you the great game, but then he would have a stretch where it was just like, you can see it's starting to toe down on him. He doesn't have the physicality to handle. I don't think he can play another 200, 300 games at this level. About 200 games.
Be very efficient in 3 more years. I think he can. Even
no, he's gonna always be. I like that. I agree. But I can see his points per game gradually declining from here on out. And But again, him averaging 19, 20 in 2027 is not going to be bad neither, right? Like, that's going to be his 18th, 19th season. Exactly.
Is still good. 20-5 is still good for him. Because what he averaged last year, like 25-6, something like that.
Especially when LeBron James joins the Golden State Warriors, that's just going to cement his career a little bit longer as well.
Definitely won't be this year.
It'd be great.
Definitely won't be this year, but next year he's definitely going somewhere else. and we gonna probably have to.
Next year he goes.
Yeah, he's got to go somewhere else, and he has to either. Oh my bad. He's gonna have to either win or retire. He had to go somewhere that he knows he's gonna win, or he'll have to retire. He can't go somewhere and not win.
That's true. That's true. That's why I think he feels he can win with Stephen Curry. Without a doubt, I think he wins. I think he feels he can. With Draymond Green, and Kerr, I think he can too as well. So, but Craig, I wanted. Yeah, again, we got to see. We still got some time left. It's a lot going on. I heard some story about they're not even trying to move Kuminga until they can figure out Giannis' situation. They basically want to hold on to Kuminga. They believe Kuminga is their key to getting Giannis somehow.
They did Kuminga so wrong.
So let's see how that works. But hey Craig, I just came from Vegas.
On no Golden State, how you gonna get playing time when you can get playing time in Milwaukee? Ain't nobody gonna trade no damn Giannis for no Kuminga. You gotta be out your rabbit ass mind.
If you're gonna lose Giannis, you got to get whatever you can, right? So, if Giannis goes,
he's under contract.
Yeah, he goes.
No, players, again, I always say that. It's the NBA. The contracts don't mean shit. When that player says, I want to be traded, you have to trade him. That's it. It's really just factual. Like, the only person who couldn't pull that off was Kobe. Let you know Kobe ain't got no power.
I'll tell you, these players are understanding the business more today.
Exactly.
Just like Giannis know, in order to trade me, that means you got to tear up the other team I'm going to. So.
Yeah, that's true. Talking about tear up. So, Craig, I was on vacation, Craig, and I was always trying to keep an eye out on who was wearing what shoes and stuff like that. And I didn't see too many J's, man. I think Jordan's brand is kind of faltering, man. Do you think so? Because I don't see too many people walking around wearing Jordans anymore, man. I was enjoying a good time. Saw a lot of people, but the J's, not too many J's on people's feet anymore. Now, they weren't wearing other sneakers. They were just wearing walking sneakers, man. They wear a lot of Pumas. but no Jordans, man. Jordan sneakers are not good to be worn if you want to walk or play sports, man. Like, but is there anything new coming out? Because we about to do your segment right here, right now. Is there any new Jordan brand coming out? Any new sneaker?
There's new stuff coming out every week, and yeah,
Every week.
there's two types of people, and I would say in this sneaker community, there's the ones who just use it to make money off of. We call those the resellers, and then you have those like me who collect them. Like, you're not gonna see a lot of them on the people's feet because a lot of people buy them and they collect them. Like me, I got probably half these shoes are still like dead stock that I haven't worn yet. Like, so you're not gonna see them like that anymore unless they little kids. And but as far as they cost too much to be running around ragged anyway.
That is
a fact. That is a fact, man. But that was
$200. I just bought a pair. The ones that came out yesterday. I bought a pair for my son. He's 4 years old. $100.
$100.
A 4-year-old.
Craig, you got that. God bless your heart. God bless your soul, Craig. Because you know what? This is why we call it the soul of the game. Because you have to have a true passion for sneakers. And Craig is one of those dudes who does have a passion for sneakers. I can't front. Sneaker life is a part of our culture. So I'm never going to hate the sneaker life in total. But like Craig said, that is kind of crazy that you're spending $100 for a pair of sneakers. But with that being said, we're going to give y'all the soul of the game right here on GOAT James Kingdom.
With that, these shoes that we're about to design with words starts with a soul. Not a soul, but a soul, what touches you to earth that's floating in nowhere, the soul.
Yeah,
this week, I bought this pair is from a pair that I bought last week. It's a pair that he wore. Actually, he wore it in the '93 All-Star game. And here's the box right here. Here's the pair. I haven't worn it yet, so it's still new. But this shoe, I think where is his. They call this the Air Jordan 8 Aqua. Ooh. This is what he wore in the All-Star game, '93 All-Star game. Ooh. This is the 8th model of the shoe.
I believe Gilbert Arenas got jumped for those shoes, Craig.
Probably.
Yeah, Dad. Yeah, put him up. Put him back up. Put
kid who wears size 4 at the
put him over your shoulder, Craig. Put him over your shoulder, Craig. See, look, those are the shoes Gilbert Arenas got beat up for. That makes Michael Jordan his GOAT right there. Them shoes right there. Those are actually one of the best looking J's. To be honest with you, those are dope.
Yeah, and this is the black and red pair. The white pair come out this year, and I'll have all 3 of the originals. That's a lot of things. It takes years for collecting because they don't all come out in the same time. So you might get a shoe that he wore this year, then 5 years later he'll release another shoe from that model that he wore. So yeah, it's a collected thing. But yeah, these came out last week. These are 8s, aqua, purple, that good stuff. But then, like I said, did he also debut those? Did he also debut those in the Olympics? No, the Olympics was the Olympic 7s. Yeah, was the model previously. Oh, okay. I'm trying to get a pair of those because I don't have that in mind, but I can't find a clean new pair. But yeah, these 8s. Dang, I haven't seen a pair of those in a while. I haven't seen somebody wear those in a while. They heavy and they sweat, so you can't wear them in the summertime.
That is a fact.
It's definitely hot. It's definitely hot. It is super hot. The summertime is crazy.
The white pair is the pair that come out next. They come out later on this year, and then it'll be the 3. These are the 2 of the 3 models that came out the year in the '93. The red and black and the purple, and then of course the white ones will come out later. We don't know when, but it's supposed to be releasing sometime in October.
So indeed, man, y'all know who that is, man. Shout out to Craig, man, the best representative for Michael Jordan's fan base. You'll find him right here on GOAT James Kingdom. He is a true Jordan fan. As you can see, look at that. All the Jordan sneakers there. Big time, like I said, big time Jordan guy, big time sneakerhead. Shout out to you, Craig, man. We do the soul of the game with Craig because Craig definitely knows all about the sneaker game. Peace out.
With that, these shoes that we're about to design with words starts with a soul. Not a soul, but a soul, what touches you to earth, that's floating in nowhere, the soul.
Yeah,
Yeah, talk about sneakers. My wife just purchased me some LeBron 20s.
20s, yes.
For our 20th anniversary, and they're the Miami Heat edition too. So shout out to you, baby. I love them shoes. I was wearing them on our vacation. They were very, very comfortable. I still don't see how he plays basketball in them because they're low tops, but I can see how he does because they're very, very comfortable shoes. And I wore them, and then I have the Jordan 1s, which are very horrible shoes to wear.
Yeah, you do know.
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I got an all black Jordan 1s that I had got as like a set pair for me and my son like years ago that I still mess around in. I basically wear it to mess
Believe
around.
it or not, the low top ones are more comfortable than the high top ones to me.
Now you know what? Those I saw a lot. I saw a lot of those out there. There was a lot of people who had the low top ones. I did see.
When I hooped outside,
these are very comfortable. These low top ones, these are very comfortable. I haven't worn these ones, but I have the other pair. They're very comfortable. They're more fitting than the high top ones, which is crazy.
When I hooped outside, I actually hooped in the ones. That's when I hooped outside. But when I played organized in high school, our brand was Adidas. So Adidas has the lightest shoe. They're actually, to me, they the best shoes to hoop in Adidas. But Jordan's was heavy for a long time.
That's why he didn't have that 48-inch vertical. He couldn't really jump in them shoes.
He was jumping in the Adidas at first, and then he got the Jordans. It dropped, and he lost 2 inches. It was 48 in Adidas.
He lost 2 inches.
Pause, man. Shout out to everybody in the comments, man. Shout out to all the GJK members. We got Juan Boy in the building, chilling out here. Oh man, you guys are hilarious. Shout out to Asante in the building. Asante, I never had Jordans, never wanted them. Asante, you are old school dude. You used to play basketball in Converse. We know that already, brother. You used to play basketball in Converses, brother. Yeah, man. We got Peter Bagjuice in the building acting crazy as well. Shout out to Mar. Peace and blessings, brother. Thank you for supporting us here at GOAT James Kingdom. We all got, y'all know who Mr. Duke is. What up, Mr. Duke? Peace and blessings. Y'all all in the comments having fun. Again, this is the GOAT James Kingdom show every Sunday noon Eastern time right here. We have some fun. So, Brandon, do you want to tell them when we're going to do our verses? Because we're about to do a verses, y'all. Brandon and I are about to do a GOAT James Kingdom verses. We're going to take our AI song, and somehow he's cheating. He got Nas on records. I don't know how he got Nas to feature on the record. He even got R. Kelly on record.
You don't know how to get the artist's voice?
And we ain't gonna talk no R. Kelly.
No. Listen. I got my own artist. His name is Artiste Intel. Brandon done found Nas and then got his own artist. He got R. Kelly on the record, bro. You don't understand, Brandon. I was listening to that song with my wife, bro. She died laughing listening to that song. That shit was so funny. That shit is fucking funny as hell, son. That shit is funny as hell. But we gonna do a versus. So do y'all want us to do a special live for that? Should we have a special live for that, or should we do it on a Sunday afternoon, Craig? Should we waste your Sunday afternoon with Brandon and I AI music?
Well, I'm actually going on vacation next week, so if y'all want to do it next week.
Hey Craig, I'm meaning to reach out to you. I need a way to find them Jordan 10s. The gray and black.
They come out next week. I'll send you the link. I can send you the link to all the live raffles.
Okay, please send that to me.
They come out next week. I'll be on vacation when they come out, so I'm so mad. Like, but I'll send you all the links that I use.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Damn, Craig, you got a good ass job, motherfucker. You go on vacation all the time. Goddamn. I thought about that too. I was on vacation all week, and I was like, "Damn, I ain't really see too many black folk during the week." And then as soon as Friday hit, as soon as Thursday, Friday hit, all the black folks started showing up. I was like, "Okay." I was like, "What then? What happened? We don't get vacation. We can't go on vacation on a Monday and a Tuesday." God damn.
You don't see black men on vacation. You see women on vacation. You don't see black men on vacation.
Nah, I wouldn't. Yeah, brothers. We gotta do a better job, brothers. We gotta do a better job. We
gotta pay bills.
We gotta pay bills. We can't go on vacation, bro.
Yeah, we gotta pay bills.
At work.
I ain't gonna lie. It is kind of zesty to be like, yo, I'm leaving my wife and family to go be with my friends on a vacation somewhere.
It ain't even that.
Nah.
We got child support. We got
That's
we got things to do. We got things to do. Like at my job, like the males don't call off all the time. It's the females. They always off. Like again. Damn. Like that's why y'all got no PTO.
Never have PTO. Never have no PTO.
My PTO looking good right now. I ain't gonna, that's why I'm starting to use it.
Yeah, man. Shit. Listen, man. Listen, bro. But listen, you gotta enjoy life, bro. Shout out to you, Craig, man. Have fun, enjoy it. So it looks like we got it set, Brandon. Let's some big basketball news.
Either that or Saturday. Either that
I'm
or
taking
Saturday.
the kids to Universal Studios. I ain't going to
you going to Universal Studios,
you know what?
bro?
Oh, you going to Universal? Okay, have fun, man. Enjoy it. I just came from Disney, man. I was having a blast in Disney. Y'all can see I got a tan.
He ain't old enough for that. He ain't gonna remember. I ain't standing in that heat all day at Disney for him not to remember.
That's true. How old is your little man?
He's 4.
Oh, he's 4. Yeah, he's not. My son's 5.
Y'all got some kids, man. Y'all really do. And me and you basically the same age as Johnny, but my kids is much older. My youngest is 23.
Oh shit! Well, I had a big gap though. I had a 10-year gap because between my 5-year-old,
we all around the same age. My damn youngest is 1 year old.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell y'all.
Brandon probably got one in the oven right now, ladies and gentlemen. I met Brandon 3 years ago. He had 3 kids. He had 3 kids since then.
Let me tell you my age. My kids are 26. My kids are 26, 25, 24, 23.
Dang. That was back to back to back.
Yeah,
you were no joke.
No, I was going through a lot of stress at that time.
Damn,
see what you was doing when you was going through stress.
we saw how you was relieving a lot of stress. We saw how you was relieving stress, brother.
And it's crazy because he was gonna cause the stress, but Papa went out.
Yeah.
So you get double stress. I'm like, stress
I got a 25-year-old, the 18-year-old, the 15-year-old, and now the 5-year-old. So that's it. So,
you got a 20-year gap. You mean you got a 25-year-old?
Yeah, I got a 20-year gap. I got a 20-year gap. Again, my youngest son, nephew is older than him. I got a grandson that's a few months older than my youngest son. So it's so funny when we tell him that. Yeah, well, it is what it is. My daughter's grown. She had, she's married. She's grown. She's a dental assistant. Again, we take care of our children here. We not like these rest. If you want to go find grown men who don't take care of their kids, go check out Michael Jordan Fans or the best page, Zesty Fitness and Rants, Mr. Angry Hoops over there. Go check out Meltdown Sports. There's a bunch of them over there. I could tell just by looking at them dudes, they don't take care of their kids. Who else? We know Carcino ain't definitely taking care of his children. We all know where Ticket TV's at. His children ain't with him there. He probably making children over there. Let me stop. But over here, we take care of our kids. We real fathers around here. We do big things, man. So, but I actually got to get up out of here, Brandon, because I got to get unpacked. I got so many things I got to do, man. So y'all keep the show going. You got any new songs, Brandon? For anybody to hear, you got nothing new for them?
I mean, I got a few things in the work, but I could go ahead and play. Our
sample. Just give us a sample.
Not our intro, but
If the king had the clock, he'd rewind with a plan. Skip the 2011 pain, take the chip from the Mavs' hand. 18 with the mindset of a vet in his prime. Turn Cleveland to a dynasty by 2009. No GM slip-ups, no roster decay. Building squads like a boss, not just balling each day. Pairing with shooters and dogs from the start. No gaps in the range, just straight legacy art. Stay in Miami till the Empire seal. 4, 5, maybe 6, let the banners get real. Kyrie and Love might have stayed on the ride. With wiser moves, no egos to divide. No second guessing, just chess with the plays. Finals on lock for a decade of days. He's still the GOAT now, but imagine the script. With full control, LeBron's legacy would eclipse. The rape of the black. Now the kingdom locked in, it's debate time again. B. Lee with the facts of Johnny bringing that flame within. If Bron turned the clock, they breaking it down. One's the analyst king, the other wears the debate crown. From Akron to LA, they rewinding the reel. Exposure digging deep while B. Lee seal the deal. No myths, just truth, the story gets dissected. LeBron's alt career perfectly projected. GOAT James Kingdom, the throne is secure. When these two go at it, greatness is the only cure. It's the only cure.
I don't like how my likeness and features is using in an AI generated.
Nas' voice is so unique. You can tell it's always Nas.
Well, he's a Mount Rushmore rapper to me. One of my greatest of all time. So if I can use Nas, I'm gonna use him for everything.
I ain't mad at that, man. I definitely ain't mad at that. Sure.
All right. So we haven't talked about the radar in a while. So my plan for the show is gonna probably be different. Me and John did talk a little bit about it because we're gonna incorporate more than just basketball. So we're gonna have when the football season starts, we're gonna probably basically talk about football. I'm pretty sure, because it's gonna be on Saturday right before Sunday. So if you guys football fans,
we get to talk about the Bears a lot.
My Jets being the same old Jets. Freaking Justin Fields, scared, foot injury, scared the fuck out of us, and we even play a preseason game yet.
Yeah, carted off the field, but apparently he just a sprain, right?
Yeah,
I swear. Yeah. It's like I'm only alive because the Jets keep losing. Like that's how I feel. Like
Caleb Williams is gonna throw for 4,000 yards this year. First Bear ever.
I mean, he should. 4,000 should be hard to do for someone who throws the ball a lot.
17 games. You could average 300 yards a game. 17 games. You're gonna get that easy.
Yeah. So Bears gonna
really it's less than 300 yards. It's like 250, ain't it?
It's like 250, yeah.
Yeah, it's like 250, like probably less than 250 now because it's an extra game.
Yeah, 17 games. They talking about they want to go to 18 20. Games. I'm like, ooh.
They trying their best to go to 18 games. They trying. They gonna get it though.
That was the plan, right? That was the plan.
That's the original plan. It was the original plan to go to 18 games and not 17. So the NFL said, something, we'll just do one. We're working on it.
They want to add more games because they want to have another. They want to have a out of the country team. They want to have a pro sports NFL team in another country. So they're trying to get all these games to make it legit for them to be traveling to London. You see how they playing all these London games and going all these countries? Yeah. They want to have a team in London. They're trying to get an NFL team in London. So by adding more games, it makes it more sensible for teams to travel to London.
To me, that's the only thing they could do because what other place in the United States where a new NFL team can go? To me,
they got like 4 NFL teams in California? Like, why you need 4 teams in one state?
That's crazy, man. And one left. And one left to go to Vegas with this damn near back California anyway.
It's like going from New York to New Jersey.
I'm surprised Chicago don't have 2 teams already.
I think
they only won with 1 team, but they got 2 teams in every other sport except for basketball and football.
I think they're working on a second team in football. I think once the Bears move to Arlington, it's going to be a new football team in Soldier Field. Bears are moving to Arlington. It's happening. I want Bears fans to know it's happening. It was a wrap a long time ago. So they're moving to Arlington, and that's going to be it. And they're going to get the Super Bowl a year or 2 later after they move to Arlington.
All right, so I got a question for y'all. So besides having an NBA team in Vegas, what state would you think would make the most sense money-wise for a team to start? Like if you had your opportunity to start an NBA franchise, in what state besides Vegas would you do?
Seattle, Washington. It's going to get it.
Seattle?
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be Seattle, but what I would do, I haven't really thought too much about it. I would say Pittsburgh don't have a city at all for basketball.
It's still a city.
Everybody got shit, Philly.
But that's a football city.
Because when you add, they're gonna add. I think they're gonna add Vegas and Seattle. You're gonna move Memphis.
Seattle, yeah.
Maybe move Memphis and Minnesota to the Eastern Conference. Or New Orleans. Most likely.
I would do New Orleans before Minnesota. New Orleans right there.
I actually think you should move Memphis to Nashville.
That's what I was thinking. Nashville, have Nashville instead of Memphis.
Yeah, besides Vegas and Seattle, I'm not sure.
To me, where else can you go? I mean, outside of this, it's adding another.
There's 50 plus states in the world. We can't.
Not major cities that, you know.
Having one in Honolulu.
Hawaii.
Yes. You think players get in trouble now?
Have an NBA team in DR.
And they wouldn't want to come back.
Hawaii will work actually. Just that travel.
You know, you played a game, and all of a sudden you get an earthquake warning or a volcano warning.
Yes, that's something different. I mean, I would love to ask someone how big of a sports place is Hawaii. Is it huge on sports? It doesn't have any sports.
It does. They have college sports. College.
They the one who got the blue field, right?
Yeah, Hawaii. Yep. But it's a ton of colleges there. It's more tourists. It's more tourists. That's the issue. It's just,
and it's so expensive in Hawaii.
Yeah, I always say that it's really
very expensive there. It's very expensive there.
That's a whole different tax.
I don't know.
There,
they come out to watch the basketball, football team. Volleyball is real big there, but it's not huge. The island is so small, and it's so many different islands that people have to fly in all the time. So I don't know. I'm not sure.
What's good, gentlemen? Happy Sunday.
It was good. What's up?
What's the topic?
Sure.
More so.
If LeBron could do things over again,
yeah,
would he have, what would have happened? Like, what do you think would have been best for his career?
Well, I heard Colin Cowherd went on a rant a couple of days ago saying like LeBron should have stayed in Miami, but if you actually know all the details to why he left, that doesn't make sense. Like, pretty much Pat Riley. Okay, so LeBron wanted more control, right? And not only as a fan, but objectively speaking, if your organization hasn't been doing so well, relinquish control to LeBron. You're going to be in the finals every damn year, and you're probably going to win a title or two, right? So whatever. The point there is that LeBron wanted more control, and Pat Riley not only got in the way of that and said no, but Pat Riley was pretty much trying to sun LeBron, like in real time, indirectly or whatever, with like the implications and the rules that he would put on the players. So LeBron said, okay, you know what? After a while, fuck this. And he went back to Cleveland. What I think would have been best for his career, he would have for sure have to have left to Miami. I don't think that's like debatable. I think the way Dan Gilbert handled things, the first, 7 years or 8 years that LeBron was in Cleveland, that was mediocre. Like, you could have done better, in my opinion. So maybe I think the going back to Cleveland thing was going to happen regardless. It's almost like, what could he really have done after he left Miami is the question, which I think, again, if it's just based off what he wanted to do, LeBron being here, then I get why he went back to Cleveland, but I think that was probably the only real mistake. He shouldn't have gone back to Cleveland. He probably, he went back to Cleveland in 2014. He probably should have went to either the Spurs, or found a way to get on the Lakers as early as what was that, 2014, 2015, after he left Miami. Like, that's the only real mistake I see, because if you wanted to put yourself in a position to win more, then you go to somewhere like the Lakers, or you go somewhere like the Spurs, where you know you have a coach that is the best in the game, like easily at the time, and who does a really good job at managing minutes, managing players, and resting them. And that's something that LeBron probably hasn't really had outside of maybe Spoelstra, arguably Ty Lue.
The Lakers
So
didn't
it's
have
like,
cap room. The Lakers didn't have any cap room at the time.
okay, so yeah. So again, we're looking back in 2020 hindsight. So it's kind of like you had to have found a team that not only had the space to fit you under the cap, but also somewhere that attracts free agents, or had the assets to make it a very easy thing to go and get someone of a high talent level, like back then in the mid 2010s, someone like a Paul George. Then at least, like, you needed someone who had those assets or was a good free agent attractor.
Cleveland was perfect because you had a young Kyrie already there, and then Cleveland also had the number 1 pick. So that was the asset they had. That if they wanted to trade somebody, you had the number 1 pick, and dude was looked at as
Wiggins.
Wiggins was looking at as a really, really good player coming to the NBA out of Kansas. He was coming out of Kansas, so everybody thought he was going to be the next dude. So Cleveland was literally the best place for LeBron to go. Like I said, I think LeBron has made perfect decisions. My only question would have been, was it a better place than LA for LeBron? I think LA is the question, not Cleveland.
I think the question is not what was probably best for his career. It's basically where he would have won more at.
Yeah.
That's really what it is.
Yeah.
And he would have won more with the Heat.
No way he'd have went to the Spurs.
No,
he wouldn't go to the Spurs. Like, he would have had no control.
Blame KD for going to the Warriors? I could have heard it now. You lost to the Spurs and you signed to the Spurs? Oh, hell no.
Yeah, he would have won more with the Heat. I think, like, he would have definitely won more with the Heat.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the perfect hypothetical would have been like, if when LeBron got drafted, he got drafted by like the Lakers or Miami off rip. Yeah, but like outside of that, like John said, if you really take everything into account, like everything that's out there that is public knowledge about like how things went with Dan Gilbert or Pat Riley in Miami, it's like he made the right decision. It's just you had unfortunate circumstances that just come with the sport. Like, for example, Kyrie and Kevin Love getting hurt throughout multiple playoff runs, right? In those 4 years and when he went back to Cleveland. Things like D Wade's knees, pretty much the same thing. D Wade getting hurt, Chris Bosh getting a very crazy, out of the ordinary condition to his heart. Yeah, exactly. Things like that. Things like Kyrie randomly feeling he should be the number 1 and doesn't want to play with LeBron anymore. Like, you can't plan for these kinds of things. So it's like LeBron did the best for him at every moment he could have. It's just unfortunate circumstances of life kind of got in the way.
Like, if you play LeBron, 2 things gonna happen. You're gonna get hurt.
LeBron literally had the worst luck. Worst luck of any player. He has terrible luck, but
he has terrible
more than anybody.
he's had the worst luck with his teammates, because think about it, like, because if you think back to that, he made 9 finals in 10 years, right? So he was healthy and durable for so long that he got to see his teammates beside him get hurt in real time, and it cost him.
If you don't want to get injured, don't play with LeBron, man. You're gonna get hurt.
And LeBron plays.
I think the way he did things was great. I just think the Lakers situation after 2020 just imploded. The Lakers 2020 season just imploded because they just dismantled a championship team, and everything's been downhill since then. So Juan boy, what you got on this tape?
Shout out to the panel. Great topic. I think it's hard to remain neutral in this case because, it's like a flip side to everything. It's a good, bad, kind of double-edged sword to this thing because if we go back to what he could have done different, how would we moving forward? You know what I'm saying? Like, not in this case that we like it's a nostalgia kind of thing, but since we are here now, right now, at the point of going LeBron James going on 23 seasons, there has been so much that has happened within that span of time to the point to where you could say, I would, I don't, me personally, that I don't wish anything to change, because me being more of a basketball fan than a debater is just telling me, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is kind of like the separator. These last 22 years has been like a separator from what you can be and who you can be if you walk to your own beat. You don't let no owner, you don't let the media, you don't let the fans dictate how you. This is not just his career. This is his life. And you know what I'm saying? It has gone beyond the point to where it's more about his life than actual basketball right now. But I think he did all the right moves. You know what I'm saying? Things didn't go right, because you got to look at it like, like since the 2000s, the guys who had the ball in their hands get hurt the most. And he's outlasted some of the most talented players from a durability standpoint. For him,
last NBA history.
Yeah. So when you're talking about, wish I could have changed different. Nah, he got out of look what happened when soon as he bolted from Miami. Like you just said, Bosh with the heart condition, Wade with the knees. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then he's already going to play with Wade, who was already. Remember what was the Converse commercials? Full 7 times stand up 8 or something like he had a lot of wear and tear on his body before LeBron came to play with him. And a lot of that wear and tear throughout the 2000s, that changed a lot from 2000 to like 2015. Injuries have been a real discourse to how I wouldn't say how a lot of teams win, but how we looking at the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Love got hurt, Kyrie got hurt, Kawhi was getting hurt, Paul George broke his fibula, KD broke his foot, landing on Harrison Barnes' foot. You know what I'm saying? And like all of this, and LeBron plays more physical than all of them, and he does more around the court. So his chances of getting hurt, leading the team in all 5 statistical categories in the 7-game finals, that's going to add a lot of wear and tear. But he stood through that shit. You know what I mean? And it's just remarkable. You know what I'm saying? So from like I said, from a real basketball fan standpoint, that's why I'm at. I don't wish they could change nothing, because ain't nobody done what he did. Nobody's doing what he's doing. And he did it to his own beat. He ain't care what nobody had to say. And still does.
Not many people
That's
can
true.
do that
That's true.
in NBA history.
I just think if the Lakers was a better ran team, and when they had a championship team and just playing like a video game, Monopoly or something, switching things in and out, things would have been better for LeBron. But then again, I think, like you said, the path that he took wasn't really an issue, because he won his second year with LA, so the plan was going as scripted.
But that was crazy, because I think we could have made a nice little playoff run. Remember, we had a winning record when he pulled his groin against Golden State, and we blew them out on Christmas of 2018. And everybody on their team was healthy. They just added David West, and I'll be there. JaVale, KD played, Steph played, Draymond. We cooked them.
Well, for LeBron knew when he went to Cleveland that they weren't good enough to win. He just he's so damn great that he's able to do certain things like that. Even when he went to the Lakers, he knew they weren't going to be a championship team.
Yeah, but even going back to
that's the challenges he's always taking on. Like he's taking on challenges all the time. So
yeah, but like it was a challenge to go play with a guy who only played 11 games at Duke because of the foot injuries. And look how he get hurt in the 2015 finals. His feet. Because of his style play. You know, he stops on the dime and all that, does all that. That should have messed your ankles up, man. Look at Jabari Parker. You know about that, John, all that jerking motion in the knees and the lower extremities. You know what I mean?
He went to Simeon and he was doing those type of things at Simeon. I seen him play in high school. He was the real deal.
Yeah, he was, man. He had some bounce. Yeah, he was like more athletic Melo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, B. Lee, let me get admin of the GJK group on Facebook, bro. I got y'all over there.
Okay.
Yeah, I got the same PFP on there. You could ask one boy. I'm in there. Y'all see me? I've been posting in there.
Yeah, I see. I was like, who that? West Coast? I was like, what the
$20 a month, you get your mod passes.
Well, let's get it.
Mod passes. All right. Let's go. Let's go ahead and get Vince up here. Vince, what's your take?
Yo, what's going on?
That was good.
Yeah, I thought. What's the topic so I can know where I'm vibing off of it, so I can just flow with y'all.
All right, so yeah, so we're basically saying what path you think LeBron should have taken. What would have been best for his career, even though because his path went through so many different stages.
I think he made the right choice. Even though I don't like how he did it, I think he made the right choice going with the Heat as far as looking strictly from, taking my emotions out and looking strictly from the winning aspect because it gave him the best chance of winning. I think if this is my opinion, I know it's not one of the popular ones, even though we don't know what happened, but honestly, we know what happened. I think if he stayed there, he still win another one because at the time, the climate of the East wasn't strong. I think the Spurs was pretty much done after that year. And I think if they regroup, I think him and Bosh could have stepped up, even though Wade was a little bit hurt that year. I think he could have had a good two-man game with Bosh, move a couple pieces around, and I still think they'd be dominant because they still had the most experience out of everybody. The Pacers, to me, was pretty much done. The Cavaliers wasn't nothing. It really wasn't much competition outside the.
It was just the Pacers and the Bulls. Pacers and the Bulls.
I think the Bulls was done because Derrick Rose was still. Jimmy was rising at that time, and Derrick Rose pretty much wasn't Derrick. He was still good, but pre-injury Derrick Rose, I'm not really fearing that. Just my opinion. I think they would be more dominant even with Wade injuries, and I think that would have given them a greater chance at winning because he would have been building chemistry up more with them. They would have had other ways to win. We implement a few other players. I think that would have been the most strongest as far as LeBron having to reset with a new team, build the chemistry up and all that stuff. I think they would have had a good engine, something like how the Warriors did in 2022. Still got Clay, still got Draymond, still got that nucleus.
Pardon me. I ain't mean to cut you off, but what you just said, you said you didn't fear pre-injury Derrick Rose. Did you not see his first playoff game as a rookie versus
No. I said he wasn't pre-injury Derrick Rose when he came back.
Okay.
If that was pre-injury, that was pre-injury Derrick Rose.
But I believe they played him in the Eastern Conference Finals that year, right? 2015.
Played him in 2010, the first round too.
No, yeah, but no, I guess he's talking about the 2015, right? You talk about 2015.
You mean the one who hit the buzzer beater game winner in Game 3? That
dude, you really thought that? Yeah, I get that, but we all knew, we didn't know. I'm looking at that series. They was down 2-0 to them, wasn't they? If I'm not mistaken.
Oh no, Bulls were up 2-1. Braun hit the game winner in Game 4.
Yeah.
To me, watching that series was like how we was up versus the Magic in 2009 with the run with us Sixers. It's just okay, we up 2-1, but I'm not thinking all right, they're going to come back and get them because they didn't have enough. I didn't think they had enough firepower to deal with that. And I think they were just catching them off guard. And then it came down to the buzzer beater. Me watching that series, I'm not thinking the Cavaliers will do. It's just me. No matter what it was.
I mean,
if
he does miss that shot, aren't they down 3-1?
Yeah.
What game was the buzzer beater? I'm gonna say. I don't even remember them being
Game
down.
4.
It was.
It only went 6.
What game was it that Derrick Rose hit the buzzer beater though?
That was game 3.
Game 3.
LeBron hit the game winner in game 4.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, so if he don't hit that game winner, who knows who won that game? So the game winner put them up 2-1, and I think they're playing their best. And I just think the Cavaliers is coasting off the talent. Great game. That's just how me watching it. I don't think they're putting that foot on the gas. Either or, though, even if you put that team, you got a Chris Bosh, and I'm going off the Miami Heat based on what y'all asked me. I think they got a better chemistry. You implement a few players, a few role players that can play their role. Chris Bosh get a bigger role. LeBron's still LeBron. I think they just as good, but with a little bit different. So Dwyane Wade coming, then you get adjustment and whatnot. I think that was his best chance at winning in a more serious fashion than him having to reset, new team, new players, regroup, new chemistry, and all that. I think the Heat was his best opportunity.
I think Cleveland was a better team.
No, I would agree with everything. I agree with everything you said, but they would have to get rid of Dwyane Wade to me. I don't think LeBron stays if they get rid of Dwyane Wade, but I believe in what you say if they get rid of Dwyane Wade, because I think they have cap space to do other things in Miami without Wade being there. But I don't think LeBron stays if Wade ain't there.
If you look at it, man, Wade, a lot of people say he was done. Wade was pretty freaking good when he came back in 2016. Yeah, he wasn't 2011 Wade. But for the injuries he came back to, he had a playoff series averaging damn near 25. Yeah, he was averaging 19, but 20. But that was pretty good for the injuries that he had. And then him having a series being 25, he would have completely been a great sidekick. Because Wade, even in that form of Wade, was still better than a lot of the guards at that position. Yeah, it was fading Wade, but even that version, to just let you know how much the East. That version of Wade, to me, was still better than DeRozan at that time. To me,
I would agree with you, but how much of a contract is Wade asking for? He asking for the math.
That's the math got a math for that. But I'm just talking about like the players and talent.
No. That's why I say I agree with
you. I think John's talking about to like win a title. Like that Wade could probably get you to the finals, but that's not beating Golden State.
That's something we should talk about.
That's more like a what because we
Nah, he's not, fam.
Yeah, that Wade's not helping you.
He's not.
That's the number 2. He's not going to help you beat Golden State.
In my opinion, I still think that Wade is a better defender than anybody that Cavs had. Even that version of Wade, he still can play the passing lane.
He wasn't better than Shumpert. He wasn't a better defender than
He wasn't better than Shepard at that point.
He was not better defender than Shumpert.
He's definitely a better two-way player, all-around player, but not a better defender.
He's a better offensive player than Shumpert, and you're getting a player that's right now. Shumpert was a dog. Shumpert was a dog, but you're still getting a great two-way player with it. Shumpert wasn't going to get you on that.
Yeah, Wade is going to get you 20. Shumpert going to get you 8.
I will take that compared to Shumpert being particularly here for one reason. That's just my opinion. And on top of that, you got the experience. You got a game Wade. Yeah, he ain't going to be all like that. But like I said, in that playoffs, 2016, you got a Wade that can get you 25 for a series. Hey, if he can just give you one series with that, I'm going to take that compared to, not getting nothing else. Because when Kyrie, and then on top of that, you got the same.
You said Wade could get you 25 for a playoff series or a playoff game?
I mean, no, for a series. He did that series.
When was the last time he did it, though?
That was like 2011. That was a while. Like he wasn't doing that in 2016. He couldn't.
He didn't do that in 2020. He didn't do that.
He did not average 25. He was averaging.
He averaged like 15. He got like what 15 and 14.
Miami didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah, he had averaged like 15 and 14.
Yes, when he went against the Raptors. They went against they won 7 games with the Raptors. When he averaged 23.9 or something like that. That series. Yeah. Go look it up.
In 2015?
2016, when he came back from the injury. I'm saying Wade was very serviceable when he came back from the injury.
But 23 ain't 25 though. Right?
Wade he almost averaged 25. I didn't say he averaged it. I said a guy that was almost averaging 25.
All right.
And 24, 24.9
Wade was in Chicago.
Yeah.
Wade played for the Bulls.
You would have a better.
Okay. What year? It was 2016. 2016 when he went 7 games with the Raptors. Dwyane Wade was on that team.
No, yeah, he did. He went the next year. Wait a minute.
Because we almost got a Heat and Cavaliers matchup. Remember, it went Game 7. We almost got a Heat and Cavaliers matchup. Chris Bosh wasn't on that spot. You had Hassan Whiteside as the second guy. Yeah,
I got to research this because I'm caught between when Wade real last series balling was when he was with Chicago with Butler and Rondo when Rondo
he
got
was
hurt.
with that series too, yeah, because they was all right that year, yeah. But
Yeah, right, they did. Wasn't they up
the
2-0
last series
on
Wade
Butler?
the last great Wade was 2016.
Yeah, that's when he was with the Bulls.
Yeah, that was the best chance that he probably had to, make any noise if Rondo don't get hurt.
Yeah, but the Wade, that Wade wasn't good as the last year on the Heat Wade. Remember, he got injured 2015, he didn't play.
Last year on the Heat Wade, did he make the playoffs?
Yes, he went 7 games. They went 7 games with the Raptors in the second round. They almost went against LeBron that year. The 73-9 year.
His last year?
That's the one thing that never happened. LeBron never played Wade in the playoffs. He never played.
They went 7 games. We thought we was going to get the Heat after that. But they lost to the Raptors in Game 7, and they got the Raptors. That's when LeBron things started happening. They swept them. When I think they beat the Raptors in 6 or something like that. And then LeBron started sweeping them after that.
I got to stop hitting the Jordan fan pack too hard. My mind is like.
But to me though, I'm not really saying off like talent, y'all. We can all agree, but I think with that team, you got 7 years in with that team. I think they find ways to win. You got situations with Wade where he can take over a game. Yeah, it's not Kyrie, but you got better chemistry. And I think versus the field at that time, that chemistry alone and with the talent is still better than the majority of the team at the time. Your only threat is going to be who at that time? The Bulls. Hey, I'm not fearing that team with the Bulls with chemistry, experience, championship experience, everything. I'm just looking at that like how we look at the Golden State Warriors in 2022. Not saying they will win it, but we got so much experience, camaraderie, playing with each other without Bosh still, but we assuming Bosh is not going to be blood clots. But even without Bosh, I think they survived.
Question for y'all. What if LeBron would have went and played with Embiid in 2019? I think they would have won. Because Embiid was begging LeBron to come play with him. Instead of going with the Lakers, he wanted him.
Embiid don't need LeBron to get hurt.
He got on his own. Yeah, you can't really.
I don't think he would have got hurt, but he played 3 straight years without getting hurt. Go look at.
Just so you know, Philly was one of the teams LeBron talked to that year. It was
Philly
in LA.
3 to 4 straight titles, in my opinion.
It was Philly in LA. He talked. They talked to Philly.
I know, but Embiid was begging them.
I think Philly probably could have won if they would have got rid of Tobias Harris and kept Jimmy Butler, to be honest.
No, I'm talking about Embiid and LeBron. Unstoppable.
Yeah, if you talk about 2019, Jimmy Butler was playing in Philly in 2019.
Yeah, but Jimmy Butler is not LeBron.
I think he was in Minnesota to start that year.
All right, but if you got Ben Simmons, Embiid, Jimmy Butler, you don't need LeBron.
Jimmy Butler was not there.
You don't need Tobias Harris.
Jimmy Butler was not there. Jimmy Butler was not there yet.
In 2019, yes, he was.
It was the summer when LeBron went to the Lakers. Embiid was asking.
No, I hear you talk about like if they would have had LeBron, but I'm not even sure about that. I just can't really trust Embiid, and I don't think LeBron could at that time.
Embiid did not get hurt that year. He lost against Kawhi.
He barely plays. He barely plays.
They was in the playoffs. He lost against Kawhi crying.
Yeah, he's been in the league almost 10 years. Only played like 300 games.
He's been in the league for like 12 years.
Yeah, since 2013. He's been in the league since 12 years. He played 300 games.
LeBron was open to playing with Kawhi when Kawhi could have came to the Lakers. So why would he be open to play with someone else who had
Embiid got hurt because he was.
That's because they had Anthony Davis as well. They had Anthony Davis as well. It's just LeBron and
injury prone.
That's a hard sell. That's a hard sell.
He played
in 2019. Embiid was having the stomach issues. He was having issues with his stomach.
He still played in the playoffs.
Them cheese, them greasy ass cheese.
He still played.
Yeah, 1-6 that year. Yeah, it was
wild boy at the cheesecake issues. Huh?
Yeah, them cheese, them.
Go look at it. Go look at it.
That nigga had the bubbles, bro. That's what he had.
2019, he played 64 games. The next year, 51. The next year, 51. So I don't know. That's a hard sell.
He had a weak stomach. Eating that weak ass steak.
Yeah, but he played in the playoffs. He missed those games in the regular season.
That's some weak Philly cheesesteaks.
Yeah,
Bro,
that's
that's
just
like how you gonna eat that and then hit the NBA court, bro? That shit don't mix together. That shit don't go together.
Man, listen,
Like,
man,
what are you doing?
But you think if
no
Embiid would have got
disrespect,
hurt,
but
he
they
was
don't eat
playing
in
with
Africa.
LeBron all
You go
that
to
time? I
Philly
don't
where
think
there's a
so.
whole bunch of food that you gonna eat.
Yeah, I understand that, but at the same
All right,
time, bro, when you
yeah,
playing for an
yeah.
NBA organization, you gotta
Let's let
separate it.
Rhyme get his take off. Let's let Rhyme get his take off. You guys just cut him off.
Yeah, but I was
But
looking at the number. Yeah, I was looking at the numbers. I think they would have won 3 straight.
I don't know.
LeBron in the
It's just
playoffs with Embiid. Embiid was in the
I
playoffs.
know
Think about that.
the being not hurt. Yes,
He was in the
healthy.
playoffs.
Yes,
Y'all, you talking about the
yeah.
regular season? He was
No,
in the
I'm talking
playoffs.
about Embiid. Period. He missed games in the playoffs. That's
And mind you,
he
that's the
misses games in
same.
the playoffs.
Yeah, but look who LeBron would have had.
They would have
roster
had to
was good.
play. They would have had to play Kawhi in the Raptors in the playoffs.
They would have beat them.
Yeah, and then you got to remember Ben Simmons is on the team. If LeBron passes it to him while he open, is Ben going to shoot?
Yeah, but
No.
Ben Simmons was playing at his best back then. He was playing top notch
We should have
defense.
went down to the shot, dog.
Man, I'm like if he was healthy the whole playoff series, yes, they could have won at least one.
Nah, they'd have won more than
I'll
one.
be honest. I'll be honest with you, bro. Like,
you downplaying Embiid now.
No, I'm not downplaying him. Like I just don't trust him. So
I don't trust them neither.
You
Like, I'm with Lee, bro. Like, I don't trust them neither. Nor should you
You mean to tell me you trusted
the 76ers don't trust him?
Like one boy said, Kyrie only played 11 games in college.
Right.
Yeah,
Y'all talking
and he
about
was getting hurt.
He played with
And guess what? And guess what?
Since he left Duke.
And guess what? In real time, bro. Not in the MCU universe, bro. In real time, when he played with LeBron James, we all saw what happened. We all saw what it led to. We ain't talking like, bro. I'm like, yo, everybody want to play MCU universe, bro. When it comes to their careers, because they don't like the way their careers turned out. That's what it is, bro. Like everybody is trying to find some scenario, bro, where Jordan is not definitively the best ever. That's what this all comes down to. That's why we want. That's why we want to pair LeBron. Yo, what if LeBron played with him? What if LeBron played with this dude?
I'm not even thinking about Jordan.
It got everything. It got everything to do.
I don't care about.
You're not even talking about Jordan.
But it got everything
about Jordan. We could go that route.
But here's the thing. It got everything to do with the fact that nobody's really satisfied with their careers. Just the other day, Shaq was talking about he could have won 3 with T-Mac. No, you couldn't. T-Mac was not Kobe.
Yes,
He wasn't him.
T-Mac was nice.
No, he wasn't. He was nice, but he didn't have what Kobe had.
What you mean he didn't have what Kobe had? What did he have?
Kobe, bro, you gotta understand, bro.
No, let him talk.
Kobe has something way different. I'm not talking about the skill set. I'm not talking about the numbers, bro. Like everything mentally, bro, he had it. T-Mac didn't have it.
First of all, all of that shit you just said, you can nullify that because T-Mac was Kobe. Kobe was T-Mac in 2006 and 2007, losing in the first round. And you ain't got no footage of Kobe locking down no motherfucking star players like he did Dirk in the 2005 playoffs, holding him to less than 35%. That's on film. I'm speaking from the film. I don't care about all that Mamba mentality. Like this, hold on. I let you talk. I let you spill all that nonsense. Let me finish.
That's not
you got to come with some film footage. I don't want to hear none of that. What are you? Stop regurgitating all of this media shit. Where did you see when the film was rolling? I'm talking about when the film was rolling.
When the film was rolling, after 2007, we saw Kobe Bryant march to 3 straight finals, bro. We didn't even see T-Mac get out of the first round, bro, with a healthy Yao Ming. Like, that's facts. So if you want to talk about film, we could go to film.
Where's the context coming in that, though? Was Yao Ming hurt?
Like, if we just going to talk facts, if we just talking facts, you asked me for facts. That's what you asked me for, right, bro? So I gave you that. I gave you facts.
Tell the whole story. Tell the whole story then. Don't get bits and pieces. Because that's when we get to going back and forth.
Okay.
Because you trying to make you took a see what you did was you made this conversation about Jordan and then all of this other stuff that we done discussed weeks ago. The topic is what could have changed in LeBron's career. If you could just stick to that without adding nobody else to the mix that didn't even play while he played or was his teammate, then let somebody else go, fam.
All right. I'll stick to that. What if LeBron would have played with somebody different from his era, other than what Kyrie, Wade, AD, and like? So we was talking about Embiid. That's what we was talking about, right? And Buddy up top left was talking about how Embiid can't be trusted, not even in the playoffs,
because he's the injury risk.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
But he didn't get hurt. He played 68, 51. 63.
Right. He played 60.
He regresses his game. His game's played every season.
I'm talking about those years. I ain't talking about after he started getting hurt after the years. I'm talking about
but he was hurt. It took him like 2.5 years to play. He was injury riddled before he came into the league.
I'm not
injury riddled when he came into the league.
So later on in his career, that's still going to be a concern.
It don't matter if it's a concern. I'm talking about what he actually did. He played.
I mean, like we already know if it's a healthy Embiid for the whole year, it would have been trouble. But why would LeBron choose to play there? That's what we're saying. Why would he choose to play there?
That version of Embiid don't exist.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Embiid was healthy those 3 years. He lost to the playoffs to Kawhi.
He was not healthy.
Yeah,
he was never been healthy.
They still almost won that playoffs.
He plays through injuries. Embiid misses playoff games.
Yeah, but would he have to do much work if he was playing with LeBron?
I could give you a time that he was healthy, bro, and he still didn't get out of the second round. How about that Atlanta? How about that Atlanta series?
I'm not talking about Kansas.
How about that Atlanta Hawks series? What happened there?
And he still missed the game. He still missed the game in that series.
And if you look at his totality of that series, he didn't play as well as everybody thought. He really didn't.
Remember when John Collins posted him and he had the T-shirt right after the game?
Exactly.
That was hard.
I'm not talking about if he got hurt. I'm talking about if he played healthy.
Yeah, if he's healthy, yes, it's a different story. It's a completely different story if he's healthy.
I mean, if he played healthy, but if was a split, we all
he was healthy those 3 years in the playoffs.
Yeah, I'll be passing the day.
I don't think it's been the playoffs.
Exactly.
I don't think 2019.
It don't matter. He played. It don't matter. He played the games.
But he
would have played
games in every playoff.
He wouldn't have to be the best player. He would have been LeBron.
Did he miss games that series?
Rom is from Philly.
He played every game in the regular series.
He's from Philly.
He didn't miss the games from 3.
Yeah, he played every game in the regular. If it's any game, because I think he played the Nets. I think he played the Nets that first round. I think that's when he was trolling. They was trolling Ben Simmons with what's my man name?
D'Lo.
Yeah, he didn't.
With the D'Lo year. Yeah. Who was it?
That was the year. That was the year we had D'Lo. D'Lo won that one game. I knew we wasn't gonna win the series, bro.
Who was trolling him? I forgot his name. He used to play on the Suns back in the day.
You talking about Jared Dudley? Jared Dudley.
Yeah. That year, unless he missed the game in that series, he was pretty healthy for those years. That was the most.
What's the difference from Embiid and Anthony Davis? Davis kept getting hurt.
The difference was
they would have won the same amount of titles then. Let's say that.
Yeah, great teams.
I can't even say that. I don't know if I could definitively say that.
Anthony Davis got hurt in the playoffs. If he got hurt during the regular season,
I mean, but AD didn't get hurt. AD didn't get hurt during the championship run though.
Shit, he got hurt on the run back.
He did get hurt on the run back.
Yeah, he buckled his knee.
In my opinion, Embiid is better.
Just so you know, on the championship run, he actually did get hurt.
Yeah, he buckled his knee.
He just played through it.
He actually got hurt.
He just played through it. That's what it was.
But the way if you see the way his knee buckled, like that could have been like real worse than what it was.
I mean, the moral of the story is both of these niggas is made out of glass, bro. Like that's basically what y'all been saying.
AD is more durable.
I think he would have had a better outcome if he went to.
I mean, how much more? Like 2%?
No, like a whole lot. AD played like 74 games last
70 something. Yeah, he played like 70 something.
I don't like the Lakers anyway, man. I didn't want him to go to the Lakers in the first place. And y'all was talking about Magic. If Magic would have took on Magic, Magic traded Zubac. Imagine if they would have kept.
You know what I find crazy about AD and Joel, bro? Like, if you switch, bro, like it's basically the careers flip flop. One dude got an MVP and a scoring title. One dude got a championship.
It's crazy because you start looking at the
I
real
think they would
numbers.
get more
I think
championships.
KD played like way more games than
He played way more games.
I think they would have had more because AD couldn't match up with Jokic. And I
Like
think
Joel Embiid, Joel Embiid,
Jokic the business.
that let's be if we really being honest, Joel Embiid missed out on like at least 2 MVPs because of injuries. He missed out on them because of injuries, bro. Like, let's be real.
I'm not talking about those years. I'm talking about the years.
Finished number 2 like 3 years in a row or something.
2019, 2020, 2021, 2023. Embiid played in the playoffs every year. He wasn't hurt.
I mean, he was playing like 4 games.
He got hurt by Siakam in 20.
Did he lose in the first round those years?
He would have been
lost the first round of the Boston.
He would have. I'm talking about he would have been with LeBron.
He lost to the Heat in 2022.
He would have lost.
Just saying, like we don't know how long he could have been in the finals because he only played 4 games.
He wouldn't lose with
He only played 4 games.
I mean, but if you pairing him with LeBron, bro, he pretty much got to be healthy because we all seen what happened when AD went out against Phoenix and they somehow marched to the finals.
The Philly team was more well-rounded than the Lakers. Lakers script their team to get AD.
He wasting cookies like that.
The Lakers script their team to get AD. The Philly would have to script their team to get LeBron. They would have been a more full team. So they would have. LeBron still would have been winning in the East because the East was weak.
So you don't think Philly? So you don't think Philly would have stripped their team to get LeBron?
The East was
no, they just had
as a free agent.
They had a spot.
You talking about he was signed as a free agent?
They would have
signed as a free agent.
No, we would have had to strip the team, brother.
No, they wouldn't. No, they didn't.
LeBron when he went as a free agent in 2018.
LeBron was a free
agent.
Yeah, you talking about a free agent.
Ben Simmons will be unplayable in this call with LeBron. You won't be able to play.
You could trade him. He could have traded Ben Simmons.
Here's the thing. When you playing with LeBron, first and foremost, bro, you got to have shooters and 3-and-D players all over the court. That's a well-known fact.
Think about this. Ben Simmons' stock was high as hell. We could have traded him for AD because AD was.
What you going to get from him though? What you going to get from him though? At that point, he a 2-time All-Star. He an uprising star. You're not getting nothing valuable that's going to work with LeBron.
AD was having problems with New Orleans back then.
What shooters you going to get?
That would not have been a terrible trade back in the day. That would not have been a terrible trade.
You got to think he came in second for DPOY that year.
Should have won it.
Yeah, that would have been. I mean that would have worked. To be honest with you, and being LeBron, that would have worked.
You can't have LeBron and Ben Simmons on that squad. And at that climate, what are you going to get? You're going to need shooters.
I just said you could have traded him for AD.
Yeah, but we just said he go trade him.
For who?
AD was having problems with New Orleans.
I'm not here. Oh, you say AD? Why we got Embiid? Embiid and AD?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
You could have made
Why
that
not?
trade.
Power forward in the center.
Don't forget they were cooking. But AD was cooking when he was playing alongside Boogie.
No. I agree with y'all. I just don't see that. I just don't see the reality of it. But yeah,
it could have happened though. It could have happened.
What do you mean? Embiid and Cousins got a similar game. What do you mean?
No.
Yes, they do.
I agree with y'all. It would be crazy to have it. I'm thinking like the reality of like how we would have been able to get that trade.
That would have been unfair.
AD does not need New Orleans if Boogie does not get hurt. He doesn't need Boogie doesn't get hurt.
Boogie, when he been there yet?
What you mean he wasn't there? He tore his Achilles in New Orleans in 2018.
Oh yeah, he would have been hurt though still.
Because you way better than Embiid. Yeah, I don't think they could.
They would have had so many options though.
And Boogie was probably a better passer.
But think about Ben Simmons' stock was high as hell. We would have could have traded him for a lot of people.
Yeah, but you're talking about
that was before Ben Simmons lost the game where he didn't shoot the layup. So prior to that, his stock was high.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. And then Kyrie hit it with the shooting, man. He was loud as hell. Shoot it, man.
He was done way
He was
before
hurt in
that.
the paint. He passed
Kyrie,
to KD, got that
Kyrie
assist,
just
though.
made a lot of bad decisions because he should have stayed in Boston. He would have got a championship there.
Nah, the
got-
Celtics needed him off the team.
Yeah,
The
they,
Celtics
too
needed
many
him off
people
the team.
needed the ball on that team.
Nah, he talked noise and got himself off the team because he wanted to play with KD.
I believe the Celtics wanted him off the team because without him, they made it to the finals. With him, I don't even think they made it out the first round.
He get hurt in the second
Kyrie
round?
wanted himself off the team. He didn't like Boston because Boston is a little racist city anyway.
I don't think they wanted him either.
Yeah.
No, I'm telling you, he was trying to control. So he thought he was Kobe. If he would have played like
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying we don't know if Boston actually wanted him on the team either. So
here, little Kobe.
Come on, think about it.
It was mutual.
If he would let the boys mature, but if he would let the boys mature and play with him, he would have got the most credit because he was the only one that had a championship. But he was dumb.
Yeah, he probably wasn't. Yeah, he probably wasn't capable of that at that time.
Yeah,
at that time, he was incapable of being that mature.
But looking back in hindsight, who would you rather have, Drew Holiday or Kyrie Irving for that team?
Kyrie.
I would have had Kyrie.
Probably Drew Holiday because they won a title.
They had
Drew Holiday because he did what they needed.
Yeah,
they had Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. They don't need Kyrie.
Yeah, they had.
I
know. I'm just saying Kyrie made the mistake. I ain't saying Boston made the mistake.
Yeah, true.
Kyrie made a lot of mistakes. Like he left LeBron, then he left Boston, and then he then he went to New Jersey acting up like he was.
Nah, he went
like
to Brooklyn.
Yeah, I think the Brooklyn decision was cool.
Yeah, because they was just all hurt.
No, he went to New Jersey. He couldn't even play in the playoffs because he was, COVID and stuff.
New Jersey, bro, fam. It's the
I'm
Brooklyn
talking about COVID.
Nets.
I'm talking about COVID. Brooklyn Nets. I'm in Brooklyn. The COVID.
Damn,
the COVID thing.
he in the 90s for real.
I was talking about the Brooklyn. I'm in Brooklyn. They changed the name, man. It's still confusing.
They changed the name over a decade ago, fam.
Yeah, but that shit still be.
That's crazy. I don't even call
They changed it like 13.
Yeah, but you
this is 2013, fam. You don't remember the series? Miami played Boston. Miami played Brooklyn.
You defeat the fact that I said he acted up in Brooklyn.
He didn't act up in Brooklyn.
He didn't act up.
I think it was okay there. It's just they just wasn't healthy. They just wasn't healthy.
No, he ain't want nobody putting no shit in his body that he ain't know what the fuck it was.
Yeah, I agree.
And that's his right as a human.
Yeah,
I didn't get vaccinated either. No, I'm not. You're not sticking me with some shit that I don't even know what you sticking me with. No. This shit ain't no flu shot.
I don't even know how much impact they got on the league now. Everybody gets all these injuries.
My opinion, I think they should have been scary. They should have went to New York.
They should have.
And the crazy part is, most cities didn't even use that law. It was other players who didn't get vaccinated in other states, and they didn't go have that same rule. New York,
but it was heavy in New York, though.
Yeah, that's why I said in New York you had to take a vaccination to work.
Yep. So that's why he only played in the away games, and he couldn't play against the Knicks because the Knicks is in New York.
Yeah.
So that's another 4 games he's missing.
Yeah, but I think KD and him should have went to New York.
Yeah,
they are not doing nothing to make Stephen A happy. Kyrie's not going. KD's not going to New York.
If they use
LeBron ain't
that
going to New York. Kyrie ain't going to play for the Knicks. Zion ain't going. Nobody is. The NBA is not going to make Stephen A happy while he is alive. That's why you got to talk about other players because talking about his Knicks, you ain't talking about nothing.
Nobody cares
unless you talk about 1973.
25 million, says somebody.
Stephen A always rewriting history and shit. I'm tired of. He always trying to hail LeBron, talk about some stimulus package when they would have won that series anyway it go.
Yeah, they only missed for one game. Draymond missed for one game. So, but all right, we're going to go ahead and get up out of here. Juan boy, you got any last words?
Nah, man, it was a good show. You know what I mean? We got the basketball down. You know what I mean? Hey.
Well, I listen to y'all boys all the time. This is my first time coming up here. I just got to come through.
Yeah, man. Good job coming up. You got anything? Any last words to say before we get up out of here?
I had personally somebody come in my DMs on Instagram off ESPN to have a Discord with me about his problems over there in ESPN. It was just funny. I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna send the stuff to y'all, Brandon. It's funny.
Okay. Yeah, I want to hear that. I want to see that. I want to see that. All right, you guys. It's been good. We'll be back here next week. Radar is going to be starting back up on Saturday, so everybody come in Saturday 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
If the king had the clock, he'd rewind with a plan. Skip the 2011 pain, take the chip from the Mavs' hand. 18 with the mindset of a vet in his prime. Turn Cleveland to a dynasty by 2009. No GM slip-ups, no roster decay. Building squads like a boss, not just balling each day. Pair 'em with shooters and dogs from the start. No gaps in the range, just straight legacy art. Stay in Miami till the Empire seal. 4, 5, maybe 6, let the banners get real. Kyrie and Love might have stayed on the ride. With wiser moves, no egos to divide. No second guessing, just chess with the plays. Finals on lock for a decade of days. He's still the GOAT now, but imagine the script. With full control, LeBron's legacy would eclipse. The rape of the black. Now the kingdom locked in, it's debate time again. B. Lee with the facts of Johnny bringing that flame within. If Bron turned the clock, yo, they breaking it down. One's the analyst king, the other wears the debate crown. From Akron to LA, they rewinding the reel. Exposed to digging deep while B. Lee sealed a deal. No myths, just truth, the story gets dissected. LeBron's alt career perfectly projected. GOAT James Kingdom, the throne is secure. When these two go at it, greatness is the only cure. It's the only cure.